guys, I'm gonna make this quick so no one misses the best. My name's Jenny Krughkov and I'm a registered nurse and I've been a school nurse for a long time. And one of my passions is to help families learn new ways of creating the calm and dealing with stressful emotions. So we're gonna talk a bit about that today. And for those of you who love neuroscience and all about it, you've got to check out Dr. Dan Siegel's model all about the brain and what's happening, the spinal cord and the brain. And when we have this flipped lid experience, how it's really hard to go to school, of course, in a fight, flight, or freeze state. And so there are things we can do to help calm the prefrontal cortex, which is really, really important, of course, for self-regulation, and also the amygdala, which is the seat of the emotions. Now, the good news is that I'm going to teach you some strategies really quick and share some of my favorite essential oils and how to get them on you so you can get the most out of them. So important. And then integrate them into the day. Now, the brain can change itself. That's the good news. Behaviors, new ways of thinking, get some beautiful affirmations in there with new tools. Now, plant-based tools like essential oils are, pretty prevalent in the literature. They've been used for thousands of years, and it's because those volatile aromatic compounds can get up into the brain really quick. So we can do some really cool things with little kids, with all kids of all ages and adults, the mamas and the papas and the grandparents, all of us can benefit. It's good to role model too. So three things that we can do to help enhance, strengthen that self-regulation skill, which is super empowering for kids. We want to put the power back in their hands so that they know there's things they can do to create the calm in their day, whether they're at home with you or at school on their own. If you teach these practices at home, it's something they can take with them. And the beautiful thing is when they've learned them with an aromatic benefit, with an essential oil, they smell it, they can bring out that same roller bottle or scent, apply it to themselves, rub it in, massage it, and then they get so many of the similar benefits. There's that connection and it cues the body to slow down and to calm. Now, number one, the first thing we want to do, and I'm not a fan of routines myself because I find it challenging, but the research is pretty on board with it, is creating some routines for kids. Helps them shift and transition and helps with self-control. Fascinating. So let's integrate some essential oils into that really simply. Bedtime's a beautiful way to do this. Getting essential oils on the bottom of the feet. I love the Adaptive Blend or Lavender or Serenity. Roll it onto the bottom of the feet. By the way, if you have teenagers, little free foot massage, time to connect. And for the little people, it's getting it into the body, up along the spine, back of the neck. Really, really helpful places to apply essential oils safely, dilute when necessary, of course. And I'll share some of my fave oils in a sec. But those are great ways, human touch, that connection, it's all good. But as you're doing this, encourage them to start doing some diaphragmatic breathing or box breathing. So they would take a nice deep breath in through their nose, hold it, and breathe out, okay? So that leads me to my next point. Now, I absolutely love this. Kids love it. You could take a drop of cedar wood, apply it with some wild orange, mix it, and you're gonna make a little scent tent. Kids love this. It's like, imagine they're going in this cute tent. You could even do a visualization with them. They're in the little tent and it smells like this beautiful forest and citrus. They're gonna breathe it in, they're gonna hold their breath, and in 22 seconds, little oil trivia for you, it's up into the brain and it helps to calm those parts of the brain responsible for emotional responses and different parts of the brain that are activated in times of stress. We wanna create that calm state and go back from that flip lid to that calm and collected state. So the breathing, a great thing to do before school, at lunch, if you're homeschooling, or after school, anytime when they're starting to feel a little uneasy, they can easily make a blend in a roller bottle and take it to school with them. Also, that scent tent breathing could be used at the end of the day, before a soccer practice, before a test, any of those, where they start to feel agitated or overwhelmed or feeling that stress. And part of it is helping them notice, what does that feel like? And then responding to that, right? And using those deep breaths. The other thing that you can totally do is, yes, you can do that any time of the day. You can do it with routine, but you can also do an activity called Take 5. I love this. I'm going to try to keep this short, but basically you're breathing up as you touch the skin on the fingers up, and then breathing out as you go down, breathing in, breathing out, go all the way to the end and back to the beginning. They can't get lost. They don't need to count. It's kinesthetic, it's sensory, and it's fun. My daughter still uses this technique. I call it Take 5. And they love it. So you can put some essential oils there on the pulses or behind the ears. Now, because I'm running out of time, Cedarwood, tree oils, great for grounding. That's one of my favorite ways to use them. Combine beautifully with citrus, and floral oils like jasmine, neroli, lavender, serenity, and balance are great blends as well. If you have questions or comments, post them below. We're happy to answer. And what a beautiful, simple way to integrate some breathing exercises that are well supported by research to help kids calm and move into that more regulated nervous system calm with the essential oils together. Powerhouse. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the summer and a successful launch of the school year. It was nice hanging out with you guys. Have a great day.